Okay, so the basic principle of they ask you answer is what are the common questions you get in the sales process? Can we bring them back earlier to the marketing side of things so that we get better customers?
For roofing sales, it's a very steep learning curve because you have to learn the
Years.
basics about roofing. If you have somebody who wants to be in sales but knows nothing about sales, now you have to learn about sales as well. Well, do you do storm work? Now you have insurance work to do as well.
How dare we have multiple people that are specialized in different parts of the process to make the process easier for you as a homeowner. Hey, how's it going? It's Tim Brown. This is the Hook Better Leads podcast, and today I have Moses Weyer.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, and Steve Snyder. Excuse me, I almost called him Charlie. We're here at Dreamworx Roofing in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, and we're talking about they ask you answer for roofing companies. And we just did a workshop on the top 7 sales objections, and these guys have been doing they ask you answer videos. So I'm going to ask them questions first off of what they've been doing, and then we'll go into how to use your sales objections in marketing and how to use it on your website and the specifics of how to get that to close more deals for you. But first I want to, if you guys could give a little bit of your background and I guess what makes Dreamworx special.
Background, started roofing in 2001 for who's now a competitor of ours. Did that for a while. That's how I met Moses, actually. Got out of roofing in the late 2000s because I didn't want to do roofing anymore because all I was a roofer, a shingler, and I wanted to be a cop. So did that for like a minute. I didn't become a cop, but I was doing the necessary steps to become a cop. Decided I didn't want to do that. Went back to roofing, and then met Charlie at another company, and then we started this. That's literally my whole entire background.
Yeah, so, forever.
Yeah, forever. Yeah. But that's the main synopsis.
Yeah, when Dreamworx first started, I came on about a year after, and what had happened was we were shingling. Sell a job, shingle a job, sell a job, shingle a job. And whenever I had started, I said to Steve and Charlie, I said, hey, I've got some background in sales and marketing, like old school, like guerrilla marketing. Can I shingle, please? Or can I sell, please, instead of shingle? Yeah, of course you can. Can I sell?
You can always shingle.
I promise I can do it. I promise I can do it. And everyone was like, I don't know, maybe we'll see how it goes. And I think first week out in sales, I sold 2 on the spot.
On the
first
spot.
day.
I texted Charlie. Like, this guy's a freak. What's going on here? Like, this is crazy.
And they're like, we can take the tool files off, right?
Yeah.
So then we finally got to start developing like where we are now.
Yeah.
As far as that whole process and turning into a sales company, not just like a roofing company.
We talked earlier. Like we kind of were the Chuck in the truck almost.
Yeah.
But we weren't like crappy.
Hey, well, it gets a bad connotation to be, but dude, we all started. Yeah. Most of us started. No. Sorry, if you were never a Chuck in the truck, or if you were never that early startup, I don't have respect for you anyways. What did you do? Where did you get the money?
You could be a Chuck in the truck and be really, really awesome at roofing.
Yeah.
So let's talk about they ask you answer stuff. So can you kind of rattle off some examples of these videos that you've done this last month that can kind of demonstrate what you guys are doing with video?
I made one recently about drip edge. What is drip edge? And I figured to make that video because not your random Joe homeowner doesn't know what drip edge is. We're not marketing to other roofers, so we like to make videos that answer questions from. I mean, you give someone a quote for a roof, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm getting shingles, and then I'm getting drip edge." And then
what is that?
And then they're asking me what color I want, and I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
So explaining what it is and why it's necessary. So I made that video recently, and.
Yeah, like what to expect when a Dreamworx sales rep comes to your house. How's it gonna go? You know, how long is it gonna take? Are you gonna get up on my roof? Am I gonna have to sit through a 3-hour sales pitch, and you're gonna force me through something? No, it's that. I think that takes a lot of pressure off of a homeowner too. There's a reason why people hate buying a car, going to a car dealership, because it sucks. You're gonna be sold something. So here's what's gonna happen when we show up to your house.
Exactly. So the basic principle of they ask you answer is what are the common questions you get in the sales process? Can we bring them back earlier to the marketing side of things so that we get better customers? It's essentially giving you better customers. You guys are also saying that because you make these videos, you're actually kind of training people on your team a little bit too.
Yeah,
so there's an element of almost training.
Yeah, it's like we make our videos and we encourage, especially our new salesmen. You're not going to find every salesman who knows roofing. Sometimes you don't even want that. You want the guy who's kind of just raw and you can teach. So it's important that our videos are educational to our customers, but they're also educational to our staff. Even the people who answer the phone here. It's important for them to understand the questions that might come along on the call. We get a lot of people calling and they ask questions, how long is it going to take for a roof? How long is it going to take for a roof? Or this guy's offering me this shingle. Can you answer the question? Rather than them having to hand off the phone all the time, it's nice for that person to be educated also. So we encourage them to watch our videos also. So it's super important.
For roofing sales, it's a very steep learning curve because you have to learn the basics about roofing. If you have somebody who wants to be in sales but knows nothing about sales, now you have to learn about sales as well. Well, do you do storm work? Now you have insurance work to do as well. So
it's a lot of topics.
A lot of topics to cover.
And that's one, we talk about like why not just hire the person who is doing the work and selling the job and whatever. Because the most common objection is around price, right? From what I understand. And we talked about these top 7. Your guys is where you are more expensive. You use subcontractors. You work too fast. One day install what?
Yeah.
Warranties don't matter. I'm old. That's my favorite.
I'm gonna die soon.
All the time.
Salesperson also installing. You're a sales company. How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah.
Just email me the quote. And then we talked about that. God, what was my original thing that I was going out with there?
As far as when it comes to pricing,
yeah, you're more expensive. But the weird part is like there's so many things to know in roofing, right? There's all the things that you just mentioned, and then how dare we have multiple people that are specialized in different parts of the process to make the process easier for you as a homeowner. But we talked about how to. So the initial thing, I think the reason that most roofers don't make these videos about why we're more expensive and give clarity. Yeah. They're also like almost frustrated the fact that they have to explain it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know I am.
Or they don't know how to explain it sometimes too.
But you talk about it amongst yourselves. You know why you're talking about it. You're like, well, it's not apples to oranges, right?
Yeah.
And we talked about it this way, and sometimes I think it's just useful to have an outside perspective. It's like we could boil that down. You guys have been using this language internally. A pro at every step. Yeah. You have specialized people at every step of the way. And starting with the answering the phone, these guys do some of the best phone answer. Your guys' system does great phone answer. You have amazing people, and you care about the way you guys answer the phone. We listen to calls as part of our service to make sure leads are coming through and what's going on. And I think this encapsulates this idea very well. A pro at every step. I think you guys should use it in your marketing as kind of like one of those key messages.
It's important, I think. Yeah.
But the real idea with this, I'll just say, so I love hearing some of these topics, so I want to hear more. The idea of addressing it, you address the question, you give empathy first. You say, I understand that you want to be able to get the cheapest price that you possibly can without sacrificing quality. I understand that. What I want you to note is that there are elements of quality both with not cutting corners. There's also like the communication aspect.
Well, there's quality of communication. Yeah, there's a roof, not just a roof. Yeah.
And that's that's not nothing. Like I'll tell you what, as a homeowner, and as my wife handles, she just got an HVAC unit. If they can't call and discuss, if they can't follow up if there's a problem, they send a person out. And guess what? The way that they sent a person out to fix a little problem that they had after the install, and it's not about not having problems. It's about how you deal with the problems, right? They had to fix that problem, and they're the kind of company that does that. Mm-hmm. So like these are the types of things we have to talk about in that video. And then Moses, when you're in home, I thought like if you were wrapping up with that topic of like, here's the 3 things, this might be why we're more expensive. How would you kind of noted earlier how you would deal with that at the end, because you're not like doing a hard sell per se.
RoofCon's amazing. Getting to see all the speakers like Nick and Eric and especially Tim Tebow. Very exciting and eye-opening.
Amazing speakers and great knowledge. Keep it up.
First RoofCon, been following Hunter and the Revolt Clan for quite some time.
and it's definitely been a lot more than what we expected.
RoofCon 2023 returns to Orlando, Florida, November 9th through the 11th. Get your tickets at roofcon.com.
Yeah, no, we definitely like people giving people their space to make a decision. We say that we're not a high pressure company, but we're not a no pressure company. But ultimately, at the end, if we know somebody's not ready to make a decision, we want to improve the roofing industry. You know, if you made a top 100 list of most trusted professions, roofers would not be assigned a single-digit number. Mm-hmm. So when we're at the home and it's, hey, you know, we're about to say our goodbyes, even if you don't go with me and you're going to go with the guy down the street, mm-hmm. that's fine by me, so long as you're choosing a contractor that you can trust. We mm-hmm. want you to be able to trust roofers in the industry again. Mm-hmm. So please feel free. Let me know if you're going to go with them. I'll compare my estimate to theirs and make sure you're getting what you're paying for. Like mm-hmm. all those concerns you voiced to me, I'll make sure that you're going to get those from whoever. We just want you to trust us again.
Yeah. So we got empathy, then clarity and specifics. Give them all the things that really actually do make you more expensive, and then at the end, I guess how I would encapsulate that is just like, we just want you to make a good decision, and hopefully this information has helped.
Yeah, reinstilling trust in the industry.
I love how you said, I didn't think about that too, is the quality. There's more than just quality to the shingles or to the install. My father-in-law said, a roof's a roof. Yeah. And it kind of like triggered me when he said that, you know, but because
that would really trigger me too.
I love the guy, and I was like, well, you're totally wrong, because there's quality of communication, there's quality of.
Do you want to get in a fist fight at this family gathering?
Yeah, we squared up. I mean, we did. No, there's quality of the communication. There's quality of the just how is the invoicing afterwards? You know, I mean, we can send a payment link. We don't have to write a check.
I'm sorry, it's too expensive of an item.
Yeah.
To not have that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, whether it's a $10,000 roof or a $20,000 roof. Yeah. It's too expensive to have lack of clarity around where we're at in the process, and to not know, you know what's going to happen. It's like I want to spend a little bit more so I can at least get like a good experience. I don't know, like, I guess it comes down to like, not every customer's your customer.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, and it's okay if you're not the type of person that wants quality. That's fine.
Yeah, that little Venn diagram that you see go around. Yeah. It's like
I love that.
Speed, quality, and price. Like, pick two. You know what I mean? We love that one, because there's so many people that are just shopping around on price, and that's fine. Like, we have a series of videos that are going to be coming out. We're not the contractor for you, and that's okay. If somebody's going strictly for price, and we do our best to try to convince them of, you know, not going with the cheapest contractor, but ultimately that's their buying motivator, and that is their sole buying motivator, then we're just not the contractor for you.
But, like, okay, we want to be the one to frame the conversation, and that's what I think this does. That's what They Ask You Answer does, and the more we get out there with this stuff, the more we actually get visibility, and the more we are controlling the narrative in the market, we can get rid of those people sooner, basically, out of our sales funnel. I actually don't want those people in my... If they're really committed to the cheapest price, I don't want them in my sales funnel.
It's a waste of time. Yeah.
And so it's getting them out sooner, which is weird. Yeah. It feels weird to help people sort themselves out of our sales funnel. That feels weird.
Yeah, it's scary.
We had a bad habit of wanting every lead every time. Doesn't matter what it was. Sure, an hour and a half away for a 12 square roof.
Maybe we can convince them, or when we first put the roof cost calculator up there, we had a customer call back and cancel the appointment, and we were like, "This is a bad idea.
Maybe we should get rid of this."
But like, we wouldn't have won that bid. Yeah. So it wastes fuel, it wastes our salesperson's time. It lowers his morale. Because I lost another one to price. And it wastes the consumer's time too.
So can I ask this as a direct question? Maybe for a cut-up reel or something like that, but like, should you offer your price on your roofing website? Absolutely. Should you do things like a calculator?
Absolutely.
100%.
Name anything else that you're shopping around for that's a high-dollar purchase that you don't want to know the price of beforehand. If I go to a car dealership's website and it says call for price,
so annoying.
I'm not calling.
Yeah.
If you've got your price listed on there, and I know what your out-the-door price is, chances are I'm buying from you.
But you're losing leads.
Yeah.
You scared?
No, I'm not.
No, because it's
not losing leads.
You're not expected to close every lead anyways, so Why not get only get the leads that you have the best chance of selling?
Absolutely.
Instead of getting all the leads, and you have too many leads.
It's cliche, but they say focus on quantity and quality will come. But that's what I think that's what they ask you answers. I mean, that's what it's based on as far as I'm concerned.
You're saying video stuff, like, or what are you saying with quantity to quality will come thing?
Well, it's as far as quantifying your leads and making sure that the people that you're intentionally going in front of, if you know that they intend to buy from you, then that's a quality lead. But if you're tossing the dice and you're kind of shotgun blasting, your lead capture, if you know that 70% of those people aren't going to buy from you, if you could erase just 10% of that, you feel like
can create some efficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So the calculator is a big one. You guys are doing all these videos. You're answering these questions from the sales process in video. We're talking about doing more of this objection handling stuff in videos. I kind of outlined what that could be. I think the delivery method of this, I believe, can be a video. One, it could be 7 separate videos, right? For each one of these, and they go out on social. And then you can put them all together in one combined video that's 20 or 30 minutes. And you put it on the thank you page of the form and maybe the calculator or whatever. Yeah. And you, it could be next to a scheduler, or it could be however you want to do that. We have our scheduler, and then we have the video underneath it. It says, please watch this before your appointment. And then it also sends out on the email. It sounds like you guys use AccuLinks.
Yes, set up
and
an
so
automation.
you could send out the automated thing. We even do it as like a little GIF of the beginning of the video with the play button over the top to increase click through. Yeah. So that's something you can do. Yeah. And essentially, it just says big headline. Please watch this video before your appointment. Now, can we force everyone to do that? I know Marcus Sheridan kind of suggests it. Yeah. I just do the headline in the video and hope. And when somebody says they have watched it, they would say, I watched the full half hour. 1, they're more likely to close. And 2, I know that's a good appointment.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at the very least, now our call intake, we ask the person, can you do me a favor? Because a lot of times they're not gonna say no. That'd be really weird. Yeah. They probably suck, and you're not gonna want to work with them anyways. But they're gonna say yeah, and then you ask them to go to the roof cost calculator, and the link comes in our automated email that they get after they set the appointment. So you can't, and it's super easy to use our calculator too. So. Yeah.
It's time you rethink roofing. Okay, so Refresh, Repair, Restore is not just spraying oil on a roof and rejuvenating the roof. We go in and we soft wash the roof. We have to get rid of that algae because that algae actually takes root in your shingles and is tearing your shingle apart on a micro level. So we clean that roof, we get it spotless. We do the necessary repairs that need to be done to your roof, and then we rejuvenate it and bring it back to life.
Make repairs profitable. Offer rejuvenation. uglyroof.com. So the main principles here, just to recap, we're making this kind of a quick podcast, but I fucking...
Why is it quick, Tom?
I fucking didn't have the microphones on the first time.
It was like
okay?
an hour. It was good.
Okay? It was so good, and we did this whole workshop, but now we're back. So now you know, okay? But the main things are what you guys are doing now, which is the questions you're getting in the sales process, doing videos for them. And 2, handling objections, writing down your top 7 objections, making the videos. 3, anything about price. Anything about price is going to be better. We talked about how you could make this sales, this main number 1, you are more expensive objection. You could make a video a week about that.
You could.
And Moses is talking about maybe doing like an app. Well, okay, I tried to give him this name. This apples to orange or something like that, like thing where he would go through people's estimates and say name and whatever redacted, and essentially make videos on that and say it's not the same.
Yeah, because like your father-in-law said, a roof's a roof. It's not.
Yeah, like, shingles are shingles, yes. Yeah. And they're installed all the same way.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, but as far as in our area too, with all the Amish that we have, with all the handwritten estimates, that it just says roof replacement, 25-year shingle, what it is.
Yeah, or it says Tamco shingles, GAF steel ridge caps. We've seen that, but it's like multiple different kinds.
Mismatched everything.
Yeah,
because what they have laying around.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got a price that was $5,000 cheaper than yours. Redact that name, redact that price, send it over to me, and I will be able to tell you why.
Also, if you're the company that is $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 cheaper than we are, raise your pricing $3,000 or $4,000. You're still probably going to win that job. You're also going to put $3,000 or $4,000 into your bank account. So
there's some, it's I don't know how to say that
so
to a homeowner, but it's like there's some people that are cool with being unprofitable. And we actually, want to treat our employees well. We're not trying to, give them the most, we're not trying to, make unlivable wages for our people.
Yeah. Don't flex that you're the cheap guy.
Yeah.
We've seen ads, and we've seen sponsored ads, obviously, in our area from other roofers that are, they flex on the fact that I swear I saw one today. It said, we are 13,000 plus less than the competitors. You're also you're stupid. What are you doing? Put $10,000 more in your pocket.
Yeah.
I use the word legacy a lot in sales pitches. It's what are you leaving behind for future generations? It's when you're done, is your roofing company done and over with? Is there going to be a trusted source in your area that 15, 20 years down the line that it's a trusted name as far as roof replacements go? What do you want to leave behind?
And just warranties are nothing if the company's dead. And we talked about that is one objection that you guys have, but for the people that actually want that, and I think most homeowners do want some kind of warranty, that if the company's dead, it does not mean anything.
Even if the company's not dead, the warranty is dead if if the roofer is the sales guy who's also doing the installs, who's also doing the quality control, call intake. That warranty is dead if he's on vacation.
Or if he's pissed at you for calling and it's kind of like, no!
Yeah.
Because he has another roof to do today.
Or if he's doing a cookout on a Saturday, he doesn't want to, it doesn't, vacation is the big thing. If he's on vacation and a big rainstorm comes through and his roof leaks, because don't tell me you're going to do 300-400 roofs a year and none of them leak. You're lying.
Yeah.
You can't watch every single one of the guys on your crews put every single nail in every single roof and put every piece of flashing on every shingle and not have any issues at all, because we've had the other roofers have told us in our comments, because we get trolled a lot because people do that. I don't need warranties because my roofs don't leak.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's a lie.
I want to know, you know the stuff, right? You guys are doing incredible job on videos. I wish more of our clients would do these videos.
Yeah.
And you know the answers to these objections. And you're talking about it amongst yourselves at the office. Just turn that stuff out inside out.
Yeah.
Just basically just encouragement. I know you guys already do, but just do what these guys are doing. Try to talk about more stuff, even though it's a little uncomfortable, whether it be price, whether it be the quality of materials, whether it be other people not answering the phone. Yeah. All these different things that that makes these guys cheap. It's okay to talk about it. Don't take shots specifically. But say, these are the types of things that can drive the price down. These are the types of things that can drive the price up. We happen to be right here, mid-premium. And by the way, you guys say you're very expensive, but I don't see it. I see, we talked about the $1,200 per square foot, or not per square foot, but square. That part's confusing about roofing, okay? I'm just going to throw it out there. As a homeowner, because I'm basically a homeowner.
I don't know why either,
Yeah. But basically, this is what drives it up. This is what drives it down. We know where we're at. I really think you guys are mid-premium. I don't think you're as expensive as you think. And I think talking about these things is really, really, really important for the homeowner. They're thinking about it. It's the main consideration, right? But we don't talk about it at all in marketing. And these guys are starting to. So take their lead. And thank you for joining me. It's the Hook Better Leads podcast put on by hookagency.com. Hook Agency all over social. Where can people check you guys out?
If they want to see the most personal side of us at our chair building contest, find us on Facebook, Dreamworx Roofing, and then our website, new website coming out soon, dreamworxroof.com. And we're pretty active on our social media pages too, our personal ones as well. What do you?
Steve does shingles on TikTok.
Moses knows on Instagram.
Yeah.
We live roofing. We live Dreamworx.
I love this industry, so I love roofing. I love being on roofs, so I like to make videos while I'm doing it.
Love it. All right, thank you, everyone.